This year's midterm elections are shaping up as a proxy war between President Biden and former President Trump in a way that didn't seem likely even a few months ago. Up until recently, President Biden had avoided taking on his predecessor in a very frontal or aggressive way. The current president had referred to Trump as the former guy and had preferred, for the most part, trying to keep the spotlight on his own agenda. But that has changed, and changed in pretty dramatic fashion within the past few months. The current president has started to refer to ultra-MAGA Republicans. He has also referred to elements of the Republican ideology as semi-fascist. And on Thursday in Philadelphia, he is giving a speech about the battle for the soul of the nation. That speech hasn't been made as we record this video, but is perceived to be a return to some of Biden's 2020 campaign themes. For the current president, this is really all about tying the current Republican Party as closely as possible to Trump. Biden and the Democrats believe that will mark out the Republican Party as too extreme for voters' tastes. And they believe that they can tie the Republican Party generally to really serious events like the January the 6th insurrection, as well as social policies that appear unpopular, like the Supreme Court's overturning of Roe versus Wade. The former president, for his part, of course isn't backing down from a fight. He has got involved in this year's midterms from the start, backing a number of Republican candidates in their primary elections. In the process, he's been instrumental in people like Herschel Walker in Georgia, Mehmet Oz in Pennsylvania, and J.D. Vance in Ohio winning their primaries. But to a greater or lesser extent, all of those candidates are facing difficulties. And that in turn has led to questioning of Trump's influence in the party. Mitch McConnell, the Senate Minority Leader, has talked about the importance of candidate quality. That's perceived as a jab at Trump, and Trump jabbed back at McConnell in turn, referring to him as a hack politician. But there are, of course, other ways in which the former president is very much part of the political landscape right now. None is more obvious or high profile than the controversy over the FBI search of his home in Mar-a-Lago. That search and the events surrounding it are really about whether Trump mishandled classified information, or whether the information was classified or not, committed other offences. The Department of Justice is looking into 3 possible crimes that may have been committed at Mar-a-Lago. So that puts the former president in the frame once again. It also raises questions for Republicans looking at 2024 as to whether Trump would be really the best candidate they could nominate. But for right now, we have a battle between Trump-inspired Republicans and Democrats. And President Biden is hoping that the Trump flag will prove a millstone around the GOP's neck.